The union involved in the Hollywood writers' strike has told its members they can go back to work today after a provisional deal was done to end the walkout. Details of the agreement have now been made public. It includes a commitment that artificial intelligence will not be used to draft scripts unless writers choose to include it. It was one of the longest strikes in WGA history. Actors, meanwhile, remain on strike. Joining me now from Los Angeles is Sandra Monetti, who's the editor of Hollywood International Filmmaker magazine, who's already got to writing by the looks of things, back at work already. So how long will it take then for the machine to be set in motion once again?
The first TV show back with writers will be Bill Maher's HBO show this Friday night. It's as quick as that. The other late night talk shows should be back by the first or second week of October. So should Saturday Night Live, the most Emmy-nominated series. So yeah, things are cranking up, but that's okay for talk shows, of course. But as you correctly mentioned, the actors are still on strike. So the drama shows, yeah, they can have the scripts, but until the actors are back, there's no one to act in them. So yeah, it's a sign of progress in the right direction. But here in strike-weary Hollywood, so many people are hoping this is the sign that now can the actors get back to work as well and also get a sweet deal.
And can they?
Well, that is the question, because the arguments are not quite the same, but they are in general terms. Now, the writers, you mentioned AI there. So Barbie 2 will not be written by Chatbot 27. An AI cannot be recognized as a screenwriter, and the money is so much better. It reflects a different television landscape. The cash, if you did a show for someone like Netflix, for example, would be pretty low. But now there's a sort of success bonus written into this contract. Whereas if the show that you've written or movie that you've written is watched by 20% of the streamer's audience in the first 90 days, then you get a particularly agreed sum for a bonus. And so it's a kind of profit participation thing. And, this is a real victory for organized labor, because looking at the details of this 95-page proposal, it seems the writers have got what they wanted.
Are we as consumers and viewers going to notice anything? Or is it really the whole point is that we are not, that life is not going to change in the way that writers fear that it might?
Yes, you are going to notice something, because and even if there's a deal for the actors to come back, it'll be early 2024 before, at the very earliest, before any of the shows are expected. So basically, the American shows that you've been waiting for around the world, they will take much longer to come back to your screens. But yes, and it's really about the support industries as well, because everyone else who's been thrown out of work as a result of these strikes can now start to get back. But yeah, viewers are sick of it. People on the streets are sick of it. And here in Los Angeles, it's been so nice to see tears of joy on the faces of my writer friends. They just want to work.
Sure. And as you say, of course, it's affected so many other people in the industry, makeup artists, set designers, to name but a few.
It really has, and there's some sweet stories that come out of this as well. I noticed a last-minute rush a few hours ago at a couple of popular restaurants, because the actor and game show host Drew Carey has been paying for the meals for 5 months of any striking WGA member who needs a meal, and he'll pick up the tab. Wonderful generosity there, and people have really rallied around. But
well, who knows? This we could be setting the scene for my next big break. Thank you so much for joining us.
Let's hope so.